So Republican Congressman Byron Donalds faced a contentious town hall in Florida where attendees shouted and pressed him with questions about DOJ oversight. He then shouted back at them. Watch this.
Don't educate me about my life, sir. I like how everybody's shouting at me, the black guy on stage with a microphone in his hand saying, have you read this book, read this book, read this book, read this book? Don't marginalize my life and what I've done. Don't do that. If you want to have a shouting match with me, let's have a shouting match on the facts.
Donalds is the latest member of Congress to face constituents who are angry over President Trump's sweeping overhaul of the federal government. CNN chief congressional correspondent, the anchor of Inside Politics Sunday, Manu Raju, joins us now. Manu, only the latest installment of this episodic thing of Republican lawmakers, Democratic lawmakers too, going up in front of constituents who are very angry about DOJ, very angry about a lot of things. Donalds here, though, taking a different approach, yelling at some of his constituents.
Yeah, it was a pretty remarkable scene. I mean, the question is, how broad is this among the electorate? We've seen this happen time and time again. Are these Democratic voters who are coming out there expressing their outrage? And probably in a lot of cases, yes. Are there independent voters who are moved by what Donald Trump has been doing, what DOJ has been doing, impacts on their lives, on the tariffs and prices? Are those the ones who are raising concerns? Or are they Trump voters? Are they people who are concerned about the person they voted for into office here? What's interesting about Donalds' district is that Trump carried it by about 30 points. This is a very conservative area. Even that county where that town hall was in yesterday, Trump won that by 30 points. So this is a conservative area. What does it say for the broader electorate? We'll see. But it was interesting. There was a number of contentious moments, including this one from yesterday.
Do you approve of Elon and DOJ invading our Social Security files?
Elon Musk and DOJ have been authorized by the President of the United States. Do you want to yell or do you want to hear?
You know, some people equate this, Boris, to, is this like the Tea Party of 2010? Is there going to be a big wave election? It's just way too early to know if that's the case. And in that case, there were so many more battleground districts in the House, and that's why Republicans, they stoked the antipathy towards Obamacare at the time, and then they won that election big. This time, there's far fewer districts, much harder to have that typical wave election, but we're still a ways away from that, which all comes ahead of some major decisions that Republicans are going to have to make when they come back to Washington next week to try to pull together the Trump agenda. Where do they go with spending cuts, about $1.5 trillion in spending cuts? Will that hurt constituents who came to people like Byron Donalds' town hall? And what will the reaction be and how they deal with those major decisions? All key questions for Republicans.
How they do it without touching entitlements, too. A bit of a mystery right now. Manu Raju, thank you so much.